Hafaday, my name is Nick, and welcome to another episode of the Side Quest. Today's beer is called Dark Saber by Mason Elworks. Now, this beer is sort of a variant on the flat black that I did in the last episode. So it's still the same beer they collaborated with Moxa, I still don't know how to pronounce it, on. And this beer, according to the can, is a limited edition double chocolate version. But I think it's not just double chocolate, it's like double vanilla and I think double coconut. I think that's what they said on their Instagram. I'm not too sure. I know the can just says double chocolate. Anyway, it still is 14.5% ABV. And the thing about this beer is that it was limited edition. So like, I know they only canned not a lot. I think like 100 or so. And I was able to get 2. And now I'm drinking my first one. So I hope it's really good. One thing about this though that I really liked is the can art. So Mason Aleworks kind of released or teased this, I think, on the 4th, on May 4th. So like, you know, May the 4th. So this is a very Star Wars themed can. Dark Saber, if you watch The Mandalorian. I forgot what character wields the Dark Saber, the guy in the TIE Fighter. And it's also linked to like Clone Wars, if you watch the Clone Wars at all. There's like a bunch of like hidden or deeper lore about dark sabers. It's still a Jedi weapon, but I think Mandalorians were able to wield it at one point as well. I enjoyed Flat Black. It was a really good beer, and so I hope this version, because I think at this point in pastry stouts, I just like over the top everything. So like super chocolate, super toasted, coconut, super vanilla version, I'm gonna be all in on. So let's open this up. I'm kind of excited to try it, and let's pour it out and see how it goes. So I'll be right back. Honest, that pour was a little lackluster. I was hoping for a little bit more carbonation and I didn't get it, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. So let's take a look at it. So this beer is dark. It is about the same color as the flat black. It's not super jet black, but it's really dark brown. Actually, I take it back. It's actually darker. Like I can't actually see any like reddishness around the edges of this glass. On the bottom, it's slightly reddish, brownish red. So swirl this up a little bit. The legs on this beer is really crazy. It's sticking to the glass really well. Like I said, it's 14.5%, so I am not surprised. Let's put a nose on it. Just like Flat Black, this beer is also barrel aged. I think the base version is barrel aged. I'm still getting that chocolate. The chocolate notes coming off of it. It is a little bit stronger though. Like there's a little bit like stronger sweetness to that smell. It doesn't smell overly sweet, but it's definitely noticeable, and it's noticeably like a chocolate smell. Sort of like maybe like a dark kind of fruit, maybe like a dark plum, something very similar. There is a little bit of an alcohol aroma that's coming off of it, almost in the same way that there was one on Flat Black. It's like it's a little bit noticeable. It's not too crazy. I'm a little bit worried about the carbonation, but it should be fine. So let's dive in. Cheers. Great mouthfeel in this beer. Super thick, very chewy, almost the same as the Flat Black. Chocolate comes through a little bit. I'm still getting a little bit of coconut, not too much, like a little bit. Very faint. I've had really good coconut beers where it's just a shell of coconut and you could really taste it. But this one is very faint and it's almost not there. The chocolate comes through really well, and I think it's better than the Flat Black. It's a little bit more noticeable, and it's definitely there. Now, vanilla, on the other hand, slight, maybe, if at all. I'm not sure if I can really tell that there is vanilla in this. Mainly because I don't know what, like, if they need to make a pastry stout without vanilla. Maybe I can actually tell on that one, but I don't really get it. At least what I'm used to as being vanilla. And then, like, on the back end, like, right as you swallow, you do get that burn a bit, that alcohol burn. Maybe that's from the barrel. I'm not too sure. This is sort of like a beer that I've noticed even the last one. I drank that whole can and I was a little wobbly for the rest of the night. This is something like I can't drink a whole lot of, and I'll probably just like sip this throughout tonight after I get done recording this video, and I think I'll be good. Like, this was a really good beer. I think it's a little bit better than a flat black in some parts. It's basically the same as flat black, except more chocolate to me. I can't taste more and a little bit of the coconut. There's a little bit more coconut that comes through on this. It's great. This is something that I definitely want to share with friends when they come over. I still have a bunch of stouts that I haven't drank yet. But yeah, this is something like definitely would like to bring to shares or something like that. But yeah, it's a great beer. Mason Elworks made a good variant. It's, to be honest though, it's not as widely different than what I thought it was going to be, but it is good, and it's a very enjoyable beer, and I'm going to have a pretty good night. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. The chocolate in this beer is awesome.
Stay safe.